So at minimum, we need this week aura. It's in the big package that you guys all might have, but make sure.
I'm just gonna give everyone the new version.
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to do a couple polls first to see how it worked just for you.
Sure, I'll do that. I need to get chained to a healer at least once to see if it works.
Yep, that's fine. Just want to make sure everyone's in disc. Looks like it. So the main things that we've learned, and so the fact of heroic being more like mythic just means that, you know, we kind of need just like one night time figuring it out, looking at it, looking stuff up. And that's just kind of how mythic fights go, but we definitely have it now. So he targets someone in the back, farthest 4 away with the suck. So basically on mythic, that'll be like 2 pairs in the back, and then you know it'll be one of those pairs. So how we're going to do that is healers and people that are chained with healers are just going to be a little bit further up, closer to the boss, and people that are not chained to healers are a little bit further back. And all the people that are in the further back group are going to soak the suck. And so you have a lot longer to like verify, okay, who am I linked with? Healer, not, go forward or go back. You have a long time to do that. And then when the suck comes out, you already know if you're in the back or if you're in the front. So that'll make that whole thing way easier. So then that means the healers will never get sucked in, so they'll be able to pump healing during those damage phases. And there won't be any like last second movement when the thing comes out. Like everyone will just already be close, you know, at least close to each other and knowing that they're going in or not, and they'll be moving together. We're working on seeing if the weak aura, if Fiatra is able to edit the weak aura to alert specifically if it's a healer or not that you're linked to, instead of just saying the name and then having to figure out if it's Pum or Kappa. But since Brad's in the front, it'll just be Pum or Kappa. So if you're linked to them, you step up, and if you're not linked to them, you step back.
What are you doing? These specimens are very delicate.
So let's go to like our starting area just to kind of get an idea. Like it's not like a huge thing. It's like literally can be one step. Like you just need to be in the back half, the back 4. So the healers will always be a little bit further up, but you just need to be like right up behind them, and then the people in the back just need to be a little bit in the back. Like basically like where me and Brock is, and then like where Torque is. Like it doesn't need to be that far. Like it just needs to be that there is distance. Does that make sense to everybody? All right. The other thing is that we're not really going to go just straight down this wall for ranged. So we're going to do everything normal at the beginning. We'll clear the first pillar, and then the tanks are going to go towards Skull, like towards that way. And then range is going to fill in where this pillar is down. And then throughout the rest of the fight, range will just be like attacking at this pillar when he comes up, and then just kind of moving down. And you basically, as we move down this room, you guys have the whole middle area ish, but then also it gives you a lot of lateral room to operate if anything happens. And then we kind of like swing him around for the last pillar, and then once we kind of get to the last pillar, it's kind of a, you know, wherever you can get. Also, if it comes down to it, when he does crash into the wall, we can bust into darkness. healing CDs and everything, and he is vulnerable for extra damage after he crashes into the wall while we're taking all that ticking damage. So we do have a little bit of extra time to try and pump him down, even though he's gone into the wall at the end with the enrage.
Weaker does work.
That's awesome. Okay then.
Then will you link it?
Yeah.
I'll say healer or damage. We'll do a big chain link icon.
Crush you. We'll ripple across.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was tossing that weak.
Will we still have the name, or is it just so?
Yeah, it has the name at the top and then healer or damage at the bottom.
To squish you with my feet.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, so go ahead, just link it in Raid, and then it'll replace that one that's part of the package if you guys don't want to, or if you just want to move it. Just take a second to grab that.
You a builder or a breaker?
Another thing I'd like to test for this fight is, like, if I'm, as a mage, the one that's targeted, can I ice block and have everybody else get out and not kill my chain partner? I don't know.
No. Your chain partner also has to ice block.
If they're not standing in the circle, do they?
Yes,
still get pulled in?
because they would pull you in, away from your partner, and the chain would break.
Even if I'm ice blocked, I get pulled in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, no fancy testing of any stuff. We're here to kill the boss.
We knew that for a fact, though, watching Limit Pull.
Yeah, so yes,
Okay.
all those things we verified. There's nothing you can... We're doing what we're going to do as far as tricks go. No other bops or anything that we're going to do tonight.
Alright.
Healers are good with the CDs. ERT note for damage CDs, healer CDs, all the CDs. Let's get a feast.
Oh yeah, we need to walk up next to the slam, or right outside the circle,
He's going down.
so we get knocked back into like clear area. We want to
So
like
when you-
stand next to like the max range and stand next to puddles, and when the slam happens, you just walk up.
So when the suck happens, don't run out. Just stay there. He's gonna do a roar that knocks you back, and then you guys can walk back together. No disengaging, no fucking backflipping. Just walk out together. Make sure that you have you're walking back to the same place, because I think people thought it went multiple areas or whatever. But we're gonna mark Pum. So you're gonna want to head towards him every time. Get your armor kits, get your whatevers, sharpening stones. Do range want any other markers on the ground?
Also, if you're not running the Avoidance Cloak enchant, that one is helpful for this fight. It's just a flat 2% less damage on the AoE shit, right?
And then for the tanks, we had talked about AMZ. When they get sucked in, we'll do rotating AMZs. Just right on the melee, right where when the range gets sucked in. All right, let's do it.
Dolly and Dot are my best friends. They pull my wagon through dunes of
5,
sand. They
4,
have small teeth and
3,
they love to eat.
2,
They're the
1.
best pack of ants.
Oh shit, I need a marker. Remember, we're going to X melee.
I won't X you again.
Make sure you guys tanks get the pillar closest to the range first, or the first one. AMZ. Stay in, 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 stay in. Okay, walk back now.
Storm stomping time!
Alright, tanks are gonna go towards skull after this. Range can just step up into that rubble-ish area.
Stone harder than hell!
Alright, melee still going to X.
I'm gonna move him back up a bit.
Stone crush you!
I'm gonna move him.
Stay in, AMZ. Stay in. Guys, no backflipping. You don't need a turtle.
Yeah, but I'm out with solo.
Wipe it.
Stand still!
Having the same question if we're solo, can we leave?
Technically you can, but you're just gonna benefit from the AMZ if you stay, and it doesn't confuse people. And then, I mean, I know this is a long way off, but in Mythic, you're not going to.
So sweet
That time
to
there was
squish
a
you with
rubble
my
falling
feet.
right under Sledge Fist, right after we pulled in.
Well, that is shit.
Are you sure the AMZs work?
They work on the sonic
features.
roar. That's sonic
Mhm.
damage when he does the little knockback.
So should we AMZ a little bit outside of the one that Knight did? The first one it was a little bit outside of melee range. Is that one better than right on top of the boss?
Yeah. I think just having like the circle of the AMZ touching the back of his circle for his hitbox is fine.
Okay.
Basically, melee want to be on the side that ranged are on, because ranged are going to get pushed back basically into the group. So melee just want to be on top of that area, and the pull goes on that, and then melee run back in, obviously, and range just let themselves get pushed out.
Exactly.
I honestly don't see a problem with solo chain pull-ins, just letting them immune it. It's fine. People at this point should know who can immune and who can't immune. Especially after all the huntsmen.
Yeah, you just gotta call it quick and get out of the group. Actually, you're rooted, aren't you? Can't even run with it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gonna flatten
Endoran, a Numenor! You don't kill me, eh? You don't give me a chance! Step forward!
squish you! Stone crush you!
Range, you want to go ahead and move to the other side.
Storm stomping time!
Alright, we're gonna run behind this puddle on our left towards the X, just that general direction.
We can get a little more separation between the group going in and the group staying out range.
Turtle, turtle, turtle. Oh, it doesn't work.
Alright, look it up. I want to see what actually happened.
How did that not work?
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. You weren't chained to anyone, right?
Nope, so maybe it does still split? I hit for 41.
The turtle's supposed to prevent that?
Supposed to.
What the fuck?
Yeah, 29 overkill. Well, 11 overkill, but 41 total.
Is it because it's physical damage? Maybe counts as like an attack as opposed to doesn't turtle just
No, they're
30%
immuning it in Mythic, right? So it should work.
They're definitely immuning it in Mythic.
All right, well there went that.
Did it run out too?
Well,
late,
Mythic
or-
there's a bleed
No.
applied to it as well. I think they're immuning the bleed. The turtle probably just reduces the damage when they put 4 through it.
Chain slammed 82,486 physical damage.
What is the damage reduction on turtle? Oh, there's just a flat damage reduction on it too, right?
30%.
So 80k
So
minus
yeah,
30.
they must be immune in the bleed then.
Yeah, 80k minus 30% puts you like 56 minus some armor. 42-ish thousand makes sense.
21-8, 11-7 overkill. So yeah. Alrighty then.
So ice block will work, but not turtles.
Bob should also work.
Yeah, Bop also works, but Paladin is going to be out of range, I think. Unless he catches you as you're flying over his head.
He'd definitely be able to do that. But it's something we could. I think the bop we might want to do on like the last one when things get kind of crazy, because there is only like 4 or 5. But yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go.
Range, we can move to our left a bit. We have some more room between us and the pillar.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Storm stomping time!
Melee, we're gonna go through here and then command to X. Yeah, perfect.
Stand still!
This is gonna be bad for the ranged.
They can step to their right when they get stuck there.
Stone crush you!
Alright,
That was me, I misclicked. Sorry, Brad.
Yeah, I had told them to step to the right and then you had put the AMZ to their left.
Yeah, apologies.
So, to reiterate, and correct me if I'm wrong, if you are chained to another damage, you are going in, right?
That is the plan, yes.
If there were two people chained to other damage, and they were doing a little dance around the edge, and we ended up getting a chain break there. So
Yep. No, if you are not chained to a healer, stand in the back area and plan to be sucked. That is what we're doing.
And also, please watch the charge. Like, we really shouldn't have anyone die to the charge.
Food's in the back.
Because the other person wasn't in the circle. I was standing in the circle and he left the circle, and rather than, I don't want to be right and dead, I'd rather be alive and do the wrong thing, so I started with you and then got in and then I went in because he knew that he was supposed to go in and then he left. I'm not gonna, I don't want to be right and dead. But
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
yeah, I know. But that's the only reason that I didn't land.
Your soul gonna bleed.
Squish you! Storm stomping time!
Get ready for the roll.
Stone harder than hell!
if you're going in, you can go ahead and get in the back, and if you're not going in, you go ahead and get in the front. Might need to shift to the right a bit, range.
Crush you! Stand still!
Left, melee.
Storm stomping time!
We're gonna run to our left, towards green. Oh Jesus, go towards green. Okay, we still have that path. It's not great though.
Stand still!
You don't kill me yet. You don't get another chance.
Stone crush you! Squish you! Storm stomping time! Now!
What happened there?
I'm
I just died to damage from the roar.
Is that a bigger roar?
No.
14.5.
They're kind of sketch. I think we probably should CD them.
Yeah, I didn't error master that.
Always getting bigger.
It's fine. I'll do it next time.
Freaky, you cannot roll. If you roll, like, you can't do this fight if you're gonna roll. It's just coded that way. So, no,
we
no,
can't
no, no,
feed either.
no, 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 no. I'm sorry, not today. No, you can't roll. Okay, so either figure it out, or go Shadow Priest or something, because like this is not fair to everyone else.
I need 30 seconds.
So are the AMZs doing a noticeable help on the roar of the suck?
Can't tell.
I couldn't tell either. Because there's 2 that we do with AMZs and then 2 that we do without, right?
Roar hits, in AMZ it hits about 12k, outside of AMZ it looks like it hits about 15.5k.
Keep on doing it then. Do we need to put them at different times then? Or
No, we
the chain
definitely
link
want
as
on the
times?
suck. So the suck is every minute, and you guys have it every 2 minutes. And then the suck means that there's like the range and the melee are there. So also the melee, I just need to make sure to step into AMZ together, so that when we get roared and pushed back, we're all also taking the AMZ. Everyone's ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gonna flatten your bones! Stone crush you!
Step into AMZ. Wipe it up. So melee, just make sure that you just like step right into the inside of it, because even if we're just a little bit off, when you get pushed back, it could really change your card.
Storm stomping time! So sweet to squish you with my feet!
You've been followed.
Also, as ranged, can we all make a conscious effort to get back together if we split because of a rumble?
You want us to start closer together? Because we're starting a little bit spread out. We have more room if we move up next to the wall.
So in that one, Hylex and I were chained. We went to the right to avoid the rubble, and you guys were on the left, and you guys on the left got the soak, and then so Hylex and I were shifting through the rubble to get over to you guys, and we died.
Yeah.
And I didn't make it.
I think if that happens, there's enough people who aren't chained who are going. Like, if you see 5 people in there, just like say in voice, let's not go in. Like, I think if we just use our judgment, we'll be fine.
Did we get a feast?
Most of the people got the old feast.
I'll leave personal.
Okay. I'll put one down for next one now.
Alright, let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gonna flatten your bones! Squish you! Stone crush you!
Roar.
Melee step right into it.
Smash!
Grab it.
Storm stomping time! No fair!
We moved forward a bit, Hilux. Out of range. Thank you.
Cross your face!
Can y'all hit from here?
Cross you!
Nope, not anymore.
Just run in. Step into the MZ.
Cross your face! Storm stomping time! No fair!
Go to the right a little bit here. We're gonna just go down the wall. Go right. Okay, good. No behind us.
We'll be okay as long as we bait and then go in.
Stand still! Storm stomping time!
We don't want to do that pillar.
Guys, watch
We
out!
don't wanna do that
Watch
pillar.
out!
Alright, wipe it up. So, 1, we don't want to do that pillar. 2, if we do that pillar, you guys have to have the awareness to move out of the way of that.
Oh, Master, be so happy!
I think if range get trapped kind of close like we were then, all we have to do is make sure that the healers are in front of the people trying to get pulled in, as long as we've already done the stomp, right? Because if the stomp's done, there's nothing we need to dodge, and then we can go back to our positions and we'll still bait the chains or the pull-in correctly.
Yep.
I think as range, we don't need to angle that hard. We can move more straight across from the start. Instead, we're like angling towards the first pillar and we'll keep going right. If we just angle to the first pillar and then go straight towards the next pillar, or even back to the left a little bit there, we can just hard move after we get pulled in at one point. Like, I just feel like we cut off the whole room and we just do a hard diagonal like that.
Well, that time it was because of rubble drops, right? We were letting them tell us where to go versus planning our route.
working through dunes of
4,
sand. They
3,
have small teeth
2,
and they love to
1.
They're no land.
Gonna flatten your bones! Stone crush you!
Into the AMZ.
Smash! Storm stomping time!
Roar.
Range regroup, please.
Alright, we're gonna run to the left through that hole, guys. Until it goes away.
Stand still!
It's gonna be baited really far back at this rate.
Stone crush you!
We're gonna run to the right along the wall now.
Squish you! Storm stomping time!
See, range, we could tuck back left there to make that
Follow
better.
me, follow me.
Watch out for the roar. Position yourself.
Stone harder than hay!
We're gonna go to the left through that hole. Left, 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 left.
So after this, healers just move forward and we'll bait it and never mind. We're screwed.
Walk through the boss, walk through. Come with me. Walk through. We're gonna go towards that right wall. Yep, perfect.
Crush you!
We're just gonna go down the wall.
Storm stomping time!
Personals for this one.
Watch out.
Roar coming.
Boss a little bit here.
Crush you!
Help out.
Oh, Master, be so happy! Smash! Storm stomping time!
What's up, guys?
Do you have Spurling for that one?
What?
Pum, do you have Spurling for that one? The last one?
With my feet!
Yeah, he did.
Okay,
He
so we
would've.
should have Spurling for that one.
Our damage is looking really good though.
Pum Pum!
We're-
Are you there?
Oh
Are we
shit, I've been
lifting on
muted. My bad. I've been muted the whole fucking time. I'm like, I'm talking when these people not answering me. Yeah, I'm fine.
We're
Had
lifting
to,
on the 4th pillar, right?
Yeah, I have everything up at that one. I was looking to see if I had it up.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Do not void to go forward, but.
Yeah, we were about to go into Lust with all our CDs on the last pillar, so I think damage is looking really good.
And I would have another cooldown, healing cooldown to 0. So I went to Ascendance because we needed cooldown, so I just went to Ascendance and it seems better. Just for the start.
Alright.
Luke, are you guys good to roll?
It's an extra, you know, cooldown that I can pop.
I've got the baby on my lap, but I mean, he's being YouTubed, so maybe, probably. Only if you guys have this be disruptive.
Do we need to have another healer then?
Well, we just need Freaky to heal.
We can go around the pillar with the chain void. You saw that? It's void. It's void.
Yeah, I saw.
Is there any reason why, like, we stay inside the massive amount of rebel shit towards like the 3rd pillar and the 2nd pillar?
Yeah, the rubble don't do no damage. I don't care about the fucking rubble. Honestly, you can walk through it. It's the fucking roar is what I'm more concerned about.
Well, yeah.
I think it's because we want to.
Right, but what I'm saying is, like, if you have to run through the fucking thing. Don't sit there and let me run her all the way around it. You know, just run fucking through it.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think our space is still tight by the end of the fight, so it's like, even if it's kind of shit positioning, we don't want to be moving all around the room and using up space that we need for the last pillar.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, Freaky, switch on your priest.
That wasn't me.
Switch on your
No,
priest.
that wasn't me. He got stunned at the end of the drug. That's fine.
Doesn't matter.
Storm stomping time!
Roar. Watch out.
You ready to be an AMC?
Stone crush you!
Make sure we're in. Rubble.
Master be so happy! Stand still!
Good job. Wipe it out.
Storm stomping time!
Yeah, we really have to watch for the rubble under the boss when we get pulled in, because it's, if we don't dodge it, people will die.
So sweet to squish you with my feet!
Like if someone's left eye to see the realms you've seen.
Yeah, make sure when the roar happens, there's no puddles behind you, so you don't get knocked into them.
I'll put a few down once we get a certain look in here and Freaky's priest.
I think people are getting hit by the rebel right after the pull in. It's not really during the roar. They just stand like directly inside the boss, and there's pretty much always rebel dropping inside the boss when he pulls us in. Rangers need to take a step back to just kind of the outside of his hitbox there.
Yeah, kind of just
And then you're
reset
safe.
on top of the melee is going to be the best way to do it. This is the modified weak aura.
Can we get some water put down, please?
What are you, thirsty?
This is the modified weak aura look. One of the main. This is mostly just for you, Luke. But if you're linked to a healer, you just take a couple steps forward. If you're not linked to a healer, you just take a couple steps back. And if you're not linked to a healer and you're taking a step back, all those people are soaking the chain suck.
Yep, makes sense. I remember.
So the decision point is at the chain assignment instead of right when the suck goes down. So the
I think that's
decision
what we
points are
discussed.
you have a lot more time to do the decision, and then the healers get to plant.
And how's that working out? What do people think?
Seems fine.
It's been really good.
Get us something real
I
quick.
think it's been really good. We get a feast.
Yep. It's down now.
Flying over, but I
Just
figured.
wanted to make sure we had everybody here first.
Yeah, definitely. I thought we had.
So I guess Lode's not here yet.
Almost. Just got it.
Teleport.
Let me know if my YouTube is coming across my mic.
And then make sure you guys get armor kits too if you don't have them. Muggins isn't showing up for me, but I put more in the bank today for the armor kits for the stam. And then Asira for melee, you don't need to worry about the healer link weak aura thing. It's so we're doing the same thing.
Drew, do you have a flash for us, sir? Sounds good.
Five, four,
Thanks.
3, 2, 1.
Throw back the free hold, Muggins.
Stand still. Stone crush
Big
you.
hold.
Step into the AMZ.
Nice to have the AMC down. What happens?
Smash.
You can see where the boss is.
Stomping time.
What's happening? Make sure you're on the behind me.
Stone harder than head. Squish you.
Boy.
Crush you.
Bottom for the rubber.
Mage may want to reposition a little bit.
Cross your face. Stone stomping time.
Prepare the
No fair.
Actually, really good.
Melee, we're gonna shoot to the left. If anything falls on us, we're gonna dodge to the right. Right. Okay, now we're gonna go down the
Have
wall.
to stay up front, Baba. Can't be back there with you.
Cool, but freaky.
People who are baiting can come ahead and get in the back. Yeah, the group that's over here, as long as we're furthest away, I think we have enough people, it should be fine.
Can you salve, Freaky?
No.
Don't get hit by this shard.
Let's go back this way. Let's go back. Let's head towards him.
One healer down.
2 healers down.
2 healers.
Roar.
Let's B-res the healer. Just keep playing. So we have a lot of room back where we just came from.
I'm going right.
Man.
That's why we wait for the AMZ to go down.
I mean, so Rage was like pretty much out of space or shitty, so I feel like we have to be smarter with that.
Yeah, I have to look again. That a lot of those that are like right here, close to where the boss was, should have been along the wall on Skull. So I don't know how we can bait that better along Skull, but that's where they should have been.
There was one time in that attempt where we got knocked back by the roar, and then I was still in casting range where we knocked out back, but like the whole group like ran forward back to where we used to be standing. It's like we didn't even have to do that. Like you knocked us into a little further away spot where you could still reach. So it's like I just like we're not really thinking.
As long as the healers can reach the tanks, yeah, you guys should be take advantage of that room.
Hey, are you sure we weren't repositioning for a pillar slam?
Yes.
Yeah, she means is we just kept inching closer and closer, and we just had a bunch of stuff behind us. So
Like we were standing about here, headed for, and we were like it was between second and third pillars. So we're standing about here, and then we got knocked back to like let's say here-ish, and the whole group just ran back to here for like not really a reason, unless it was healer range.
I know the reason. It's because there were 2 folks with the markers, and they were centered closer towards that area. So people are gonna naturally gravitate towards the marks.
Can we actually can we start along X? I think that's a better use of space.
I just think we actually need to swing that way. I mean, the problem is we start by this gate and then we move straight to the center. If we just actually swing towards where he starts, where he's at right now, and then work our way down the middle, like we'll be totally fine. We're just never tucking back into open spots. We just kind of keep moving right, moving right, moving right, moving right.
We'll swing by X first. Well, the center, that area near X, and then we'll work our way towards the middle area.
If we do that, there's going to be one stomp where we basically have to go straight through. Or we'll have to go straight through after a stomp then, I guess.
What do you mean?
If we're backed up into where X is and he does a stomp, we don't have any room, I guess.
No, I don't think we ever go to X. I think the farthest we go is kind of where that center area where he's at right now, because boss is going to get dragged out towards Skull after the first pillar, so after the second pillar. So we've got all that middle room to work with.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Was this area, this blue area, not clear towards the end there?
I think so. Like at the end, the clear area was let's say here where I'm standing. Like there was like we like wasted space here, but the whole middle was fucked, and the far end where we come in was definitely fucked.
Right, so like this area we're at now in blue is like, that's where you guys can be at the end phase, because then the boss is going to be in range still.
Yes, we're currently
That's
using
where
that
we're gonna be
around
before
pillar
pillar.
2.
Well, where blue's at, the blue world marker, right? Or are you talking about blue marker on your head?
Blue world marker.
Oh,
Yeah, the blue world marker is where we want to be for 4th pillar, pretty much.
Okay. Alright, let's go.
And the raids start farther left right now.
4,
Ranged, rather.
3,
Just make sure. Thank
2,
you.
1.
Gonna flatten your bones. Stand still.
We're gonna move left though.
Ready?
Storm stomping time.
But the range is going to move to the right of where they are right now, right? My understanding for the next one.
Right, move right.
Kind of towards the broken pillar.
Yep, exactly. Make sure we're on the same page.
We're still dodging towards X melee.
It's going to be a
We're
stop.
not quite split correctly to bait this. We need people chained to damage and unchained people to go further away a little bit.
And range needs to group up a little bit. Let's use Moon as a reference point.
Hey, get in, get in, get in.
No. Get on.
We got him lost.
Break chains, don't break
Go
chains.
to the right, me, people.
Ava, I need to step up. I need to be forward as a healer. You can't stay back there with me.
Storm stomping.
Closer towards Moon if you can.
Dodge left.
Super.
Go around. We're gonna walk through. Dodge through the hole towards skull. Stack on me, so that if there's any rubble, we're gonna dodge left. Stack on me. Left. Dodge left.
Stay together range. This would be a stomp.
We need to run directly back. We can't make it through all that.
Yep. Yep. We're going back. Sorry.
If you're baiting, go ahead and get farthest away, let the healers move up.
Stone crush you.
Rubble in the AMZ, rubble in the AMZ.
Closer towards the summoning stone. For the ranged.
We're gonna run through. Run through. Fuck.
Apple, you're by yourself, FYI. I don't know if you want to grip.
Other one up on you.
Get a healer or a DPS up.
Healer, which I want to see the end.
Yep.
Roar, watch out. Move up.
Next rubble, you're going to want to make sure range
Alright,
stick
melee
together
left,
to the right.
inch around so that we can go down that wall. Perfect. If there's any rubble, we're dodging left. Left.
You need to stop saying that. Keeps coming down every time you do.
Ranged, you're closer towards Moon Mark.
Couple there.
Let
Run
healers
through
get
to the right
forward.
now. Right.
Support void.
Help out.
So where we are, we're gonna run to our left when we dodge when we leave. Just go through there. It's not a lot of damage.
When I use the clear area, risk,
Sorry,
just use
it's
clear area ranged. Thank you. we need some extra space range, so we have DPS down. Be behind this rubble.
Lust. Brad, when my meta's over, we can break the chain if you have bubble.
I have bop.
Do you want to bop yourself?
Yeah.
Tell me when.
2 other tanks, please.
This is it winnable.
The baiting people can get back together.
Range, use space on the left here.
Like that
Climb on Loke.
We can run through the rubble with the person.
Get back here.
I get highlights up.
Stomping time!
Alright.
This is dead if, you know, Alex stay alive for that.
Yep.
13 burst.
So sweet to squish you with my feet.
Hard to tell, but if we have everyone up, we probably will have extra space. But I think if we do have people down, we need to pack a little closer.
That was good, Void.
Yeah, we just stuck to our own corner.
That's what I'm saying. Like, whenever the roar goes out, just take 2 steps forward. You don't get hit by the fucking thing, and people keep going back against the rubble. Take 2 steps forward. You just don't get hit.
Yeah, that was really nice that we changed the path, and it was our best pull right after doing that. So clearly that was a really good choice.
Stick with me and you live, Void.
I'm just gonna hit the ready check
switching
just
to
so I can see
arcane.
the stuff on the thing.
Yes.
Make sure you guys repair, Ava.
What? I know how to do it. I did a few dungeons with it, and I did a Torghast with it. Why is my game not loading?
You can also get A-Flask as well.
Can I just do it after this one? Or you want me to run back?
Yeah, you can do it after this one. Yeah, we can drop other flasks.
We have, I think, one more pull if we hurry.
Didn't most people get a second one the first, because we pull like 15 people?
Show me.
I have less than 5 minutes left, and it's a 6-minute fight.
Just saying, get 2, like if alchemists have 2
Do more
hours.
DPS and make it a less minute fight.
15 minutes carryover, so let's drop another flask.
Putting us some of them. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, I was at a loading screen.
Yeah, so I am.
Freaky, that's good too, with the moving.
Are you still in the cauldron?
Yes, please, another culture.
I'm switching the build.
Yeah, whenever that roar goes out, just take 2 steps forward. What do you need to do? Like you like my child mark, Void.
Did we lose Freaky?
No, like the bar's 4 layers, I just can't get into the game.
Yeah, as I say, I didn't check because waiting for Freaky.
Let me just battle that then, I guess.
This Wowhead article is something else. I think
Is it about some
Plague
pop
Falls-
culture reference instead of how to actually get conduits or what drops from the Great Vault from the raid?
Nah, it's telling me the easiest and hardest Mythic Plus dungeons this week.
Uh,
I don't agree with Plaguefall. I think the Plaguefall is easy.
oh yeah. Well, are you thinking more just the bosses or overall?
Well, really, I only care about bosses because Trash
Right.
dies instantly this week.
I'd probably feel put out there for no range until that loading in. Like the
I
bars
can't,
full, nothing happening.
because I think you're still counting in the instance. You're technically zoned in.
Yeah.
We could do the
Can
kick
we
now.
can
It's
we
gonna
do a
take-
poll with this amount of healers?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Yeah, go.
So.
Am
How
I
long does
honest?
it take him to zone out?
About a minute. It won't adjust the fight. It doesn't retune on the fly.
You can just watch the number by your map. It says 19 right now to go down to 8.
Yeah.
When he's kicked out.
Please, no more. My son, he's gone
If we do kill this with 3, I think that's a
Good news, everyone.
that's a kill actually.
The poison slime.
Yeah, I mean if we're good about placement, a little lucky, and avoid avoidable damage, then yeah, we'll kill it. We'll kill it early with 3 healers for sure. Hold timers up, 30 seconds.
Dolly and Dot are my best friends. They pull my wagon through dunes of sand. They have small teeth and they love to eat. They're the best packers in all the land. Dolly and Dot are my best friends. They pull my wagon through dunes of
It's good.
sand.
There it goes.
They have
18.
small teeth and they love to eat.
Farther left if you can for the start.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gonna flatten your bones!
Let's go up, Zeros.
Cross your face! Stone crush you!
Just the better.
Right, you died again?
Yeah, no, the same thing as last time. Can we get a druid to res me, or if the tank reses me,
That's fine.
move? No, I shouldn't have taken it right away, but it's fine.
This way a bit. Yeah, unfortunately, I think you guys just can't res this fight.
What happened on the first one? Did it break or?
No, like the rubble started right when we ran back, right like perfectly at the top of the circle between us, and so it was like really hard to dodge.
See my damage now?
While staying chained. It was just pretty perfect.
Yeah, but I got through one of the big damage phases on him and did lots
Well,
of
here's the
damage
thing.
for it.
My partner should have died with me.
I did.
Engaging.
She cheated.
I cheat death it.
Rip.
I thought I was chained to you.
No, it was me and Brad. So I died, but since I have cheat death, I didn't die.
Make sure you guys grab second flask.
Time to pre-scape.
Just need to get a 3rd cheat death and I'll never die.
You know, Tricky, I'm not shocked.
I wasn't working when I wasn't connected, dude. The Canadian internet is fucking included.
He's got the good Rogers.
Yeah, so me and Nathria actually managed to stretch around the rubble like perfectly.
I get soul stones.
But it's pretty hairy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, run right.
You can make it left, we should go left.
We're still going towards X, yes?
Yes, X.
Move left.
Storm stomping time!
Back up, back up, back up, back pedal. Walk towards the pillar. Hug left, my people.
No fair!
We're still going towards X.
Move left. And now we're gonna start moving right.
I should let the people getting sucked in just move afterwards.
We're gonna shoot up that middle there towards X.
Are we still doing
It's
that?
wrong way, squad.
No, I got knocked back.
Guys, quiet, quiet, please. Melee's going straight back.
Be res freaky.
Stomping time!
We're going towards green if we can. Dodge right though. Hug left right now and dodge right. Hug left, guys. Hug this thing and then dodge right. Hit something draw. Run back. Alright, hug right. So we can run back from this direction instead of where they're supposed to be.
Dude.
Cross your face! Storm stomping time!
Watch out for the roar. Help out.
Alright, we want to bait shit back where I am right here, but we're not going to dodge this way. There's going to be too much shit. We're going to dodge straight through the pillars to the right. Right? Perfect. And we're just going to go towards the entrance.
Cross your face!
Alright, get in this. I'm now done.
Cross you!
Just same thing.
Cross your face! Storm stomping time!
Communicate.
We can kill it like this. Get torque up.
Sir, do you want to bubble break chains?
Okay.
Alright, let's bubble now.
Alright, wipe it up.
It's on me.
The furthest one. You can't blink. Or alter time, whatever you did.
Storm stomping time! So sweet to squish you with my feet.
You've been followed.
So how many 2-minute versus 3-minute CDs do we have?
Yeah, it depends. Like, warlocks have some 2 minutes and some 3 minutes.
Rub the oil on, boys.
Always.
So how did a mage warp to the back and kill Torque?
I was trying some new tech with alter time. Didn't realize it would mess up stuff with it when I was chained. I'm not going to do that again. But when I'm not chained, I can negate all the damage from the chain slam and the roar.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
X. We're gonna dodge left or something.
Go ahead and get ready to bait. If you're with the healer, get forward.
So melee, you want to be on the left edge of the AMZ usually on me because the roar could fuck us. So make sure that we're stacked still. Let's go around him, go around him, go around him.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Remember range, we're gonna go right eventually, back to our old track. Keep that in mind.
So going to X. Dodging left.
Stone crush you!
Back. Wipe it.
In this position, default to go to right. We didn't wipe to cut in. It's about the time, so.
There was rubble in the AMZ. I called back. I don't know if there's something else I can do.
Fuck this bitch up now.
Anyone on any suggestions on how to not stand in rubble in the AMZ?
That was a random rubber from melee too, right?
There's a decent chance that one falls right in the boss or in the AMZ when we get sucked, when people get sucked in.
Yeah.
I mean, if the plan wasn't you're supposed to stand there, then we would have just moved out of it. But I didn't even see it on the ground, so I get sucked in. I stand there.
So I don't know what to do.
It can be hard to see, so if you see it in the like under the boss or in the AMZ right after a chain pull, just please communicate in voice and say something because it can be a bit tricky to see.
Back.
Yeah, back doesn't
I'm trying
tell
to do
anybody.
as much as I can here, guys. I'm asking for help on what else can I do.
So tell who to go back because most of your calls, all of your calls, are for the melee movement. They're not for ranged movement. So I'm not listening to what you're saying if you don't say range do this or range do that.
Another thing for ranged, I'm seeing a lot of people in the roar get knocked all the way back every time, but you can hold W or both mouse buttons and it will mitigate most of the pushback. So if you're in front of rubble, you can just do that and use some of your instant casts instead of like getting casts off while you're getting roared. Just using your own judgment.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Waste away in good nothingness! You have me!
Yes, stay back there.
I'm in my CDs, man. I'll get up there.
Stay back there. If CDs or death is worth it.
Did I die?
AMZ, watch for rubble, please.
Ray's probably going to want to stack a little closer towards the orange marker when time permits, so we can save that area.
Push it. Freaking.
You know?
A little close to roar ranged.
We're dodging right. Something. Watch for rubble. Right, go right.
We don't want to shift to the right a little more.
Alright, we're gonna go to shift to skull. Guys, skull, guys.
Back ranged. Brother back. Perfect positioning. Okay, to be behind this next rebel rubble drop, right?
We're gonna shoot through. We're dodging right. Right. Going along wall. I guess next to that puddle. Yeah. Dodging right.
Stone crush you.
Rage gonna go a
And
little
out
closer.
rubble.
Slowly pair with your partners.
Cross your face.
Can you hit from there, Sarah? No, we're moving.
Stop in time.
Roar, watch out.
Push against this range so you don't get stuck.
Run right out of the circle.
Back a little bit ranged. You didn't move, squad.
I'm casting on him.
Alex,
No.
say here we go.
James, can you rotate to your right a little bit? Or pull me past.
Health bot, health bot.
Cross your face. You flat storm stop in time.
So.
No fair.
So that's the fight.
Can I make a suggestion? So just change up one thing with the healing. For me, just me. So I didn't link when you crashed into the wall that first time. Linked when you roared back, and I think the roar back was worth more to link than the crash into the wall. Because we have all the space on the first one, and I do it. We have time to just heal.
Technically, heal ratios are a little higher right now too, right? So like, crash is very,
Right.
very, very predictable.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. The crash is more, but the roar, I linked that time, and I think it was better. I might just swap it up, just let me know.
If I'm inside of it and I'm casting Divine Hymn, that Divine Hymn is worth more than you taking 5,000 damage from that crush.
So if you do that, you need to be on the outside and the very, very inside. Like, we're farther left from the raid already. Like, even stepping that a little bit was enough to break the chain. You basically need to be farther to the right of the raid if you do that, and you need to calm that.
Well, I do it because that was the best time to do it.
I'm good with that, but you need to calm that, I
Overhealing
think,
with
for your
7
partners.
damage time, which is ridiculous. Yeah, I'll tell you next time that I'm doing it because
Just
that
me, it's
time to
just
do it was the
anyone.
perfect time to do it.
No, that's fair, but just calm that one if you intend to stand in there.
Yeah,
You were far left of rubble too. Like,
yeah, if I'm not moving, it's not because I don't know I linked. It's because I'm doing something that is like the perfect time to do it. Because my cooldowns are not listed. It's because I'm guessing it's just my discretion or when we need it. In that time, no one had a cooldown running, so I used it.
you go with the RC.
Dolly and Dot are my best friends. They pull
5,
my wagon through
4,
dunes of sand.
3,
They have
2,
small teeth and they
1.
love to eat. They're the best packers in all the land.
Gonna flatten your bones.
We can work our way around.
Stomping time!
Like right here, we're all topped.
Let's start moving right.
The man, you need to move. It's towards the right.
Left here, guys. Left. Left. We'll bait over here. We'll run to triangle. We'll dodge left. We can still dodge left here. So we're gonna dodge left if something happens.
Right, range to right.
Crush you!
There's Rebel.
Changed.
There's wipe it here. That's many dead.
Stomping time! Flat now! Sounds so sweet to squish you with my feet!
Here we'll run to triangle. We'll dodge left. We can still dodge left here. So we're gonna dodge left if something happens. Alright, we'll do a break after this pull.
Can we get earth shields on both tanks? No one be getting it on one. Comments, please.
Did you get it yet? We're good.
Brock needs it.
We just haven't been using it most pulls for some reason. Two shaman healers.
Dead. Is that yours or Palm's? And you guys can comment. We can pull.
Wait, I heard my name. We said what mine?
He was asking for Earth Shield. Brock, I think it was. Brock.
Oh, yeah, no, I threw it on everybody randomly.
Night.
Ooh, Brock wants it. Fuck Brock. Who wants it?
I'll put it on Brock. You put it on.
Yeah, because it sounds like you guys might be doubling up. There you go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gonna flatten your bones!
Get in, get in.
Go around. Go around.
Watch for the roar.
Are we going towards X or triangle?
Triangle. Dodge left. Go a little bit right, just so we have room to dodge left. Alright. Same thing. Right here on me, and this way we have room to dodge left.
Get back to the.
Alright, let's start with right.
I'm going to the let's head to the pillar.
Watch out for the roar.
When the tanks get set up.
Don't move. If you're getting sucked in, you don't need to be on the other side of the rubble, but if you're not, you could go ahead and move.
Go around towards the wall, we'll just run down the wall. Go to the right.
Everyone getting sucked in is use defensives.
Can you walk?
Yeah.
Let's just go on the way.
Yeah, let's go.
Head towards the pillar, head towards the pillar.
There's going to be a roar after the, so we need to move to the right. Remember, you can hold W and not be knocked as far back.
Do you want to break the
doing your shit, Freaky.
Res that?
Do you want to break the chain?
No, 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 hold on. Left, fuck. Left,
Fine,
guys
fine.
on me, on me. Run back, wall, behind us, behind us.
Let's move to the boss for it a tiny bit.
Yo, they're running a bit, I'm avoid. Think for it.
We gotta get out of the way of the pillar.
Get out of the way, George. Yeah.
Need to the right a bit.
Alright, we're gonna head to the pillar from here, guys. Just go this way.
Viewers and DPS.
Watch, keep going.
Oh, Master, be so happy.
Viewers running.
Drew, you used your cheat death at all?
No.
I'm gonna break this.
No, don't do anything fancy. Just kill it.
Just kill the boss. Stay safe, stay with your partner. Just be wherever there's things. Watch your feet. Don't get stunned. Use defensives. Use health pots when you can.
I'm going to die. I'm doing it.
Just gonna move in if you're. Use pockets here. Stone. Stone.
Health pot, health pot.
Rubble is better than being in the stomp.
He's gonna hit a wall and he'll take extra damage. Just stay alive, use anything you have. Any raid wide, anything you have. He's gonna take extra damage.
Got it, we got it. Get enough CDs up.
Immune.
Fucking
They're
Kavoke!
going.
We the best, man.
Alright,
We
we'll do
did
break
it.
10 here, and anyone who wants to do Stone Legion.
Oh, yes.
Congrats.
Worth it.
I got ahead, yay!
We must continue our pursuit, mortals. Fortunately, this mirror does not seem
AC, was it
beyond
worth it to
repair.
innervate
Be
you
warned.
on that last break?
Nathrius's most loyal guardians still stand
When I
between
innervate PI,
us
yeah.
and our quarry.
Yes, it absolutely was. That was
Yeah,
a fucking
Renek was
awesome.
fighting for it. But Renek, since Renek was dead, you're the best option, yeah.
I appreciate it. I have a weak aura that tells me when I get PI'd.
Oh, that was fun.
Do we need this many heals?
Hmm?
Do we need this many heals?
I don't know how hard they hit to be honest with you, freaky satellite too for the satellite. See how hard it hits.
This build, or the build I was just using, was me casting Prayer of Healing.
Full time?
Well, not almost full time, but guess what spell still healed more than Prayer of Healing?
Sorry, I have to curse Brock. Brock, fuck you.
I didn't pull shit. They just ran out the room.
You walked right up. Look where you died.
They come from the room. What
Why
do
you stay
mean?
back? Thank you so much. What's we do? You cast Prayer of Healing the whole time? Pretty?
I've cast it a lot. Like, that's kind of what the build I was going for, but heal still did more healing. Like, I cast heal
Regular
technically
heal?
more times. Yeah, I cast heal technically more times because it's so fucking cheap.
Yeah.
And, like, if there's one person that needs to be healed up. But even with that doing... I mean, it did more... Oh...
What's
I
good
mean,
healing
the Prayer
though,
of
like-
Healing is just not...
Look at the all thing. Yeah, like...
Is your... How much mana cost... What's the mana cost of your chain heal?
My chain, I like the chain. It's just a habit of mine. My chain is
What is it?
expensive. 3K.
Alright, well, because on my screen, on details, it says it costs 15,000 mana.
No, it's 3K.
Okay, I'm just making sure. 'Cause I'm like, damn, I didn't know the crit. I was like, it could be possible because like the crit gives them mana back, but I mean, I don't know about
Yo,
that.
Freaky.
What?
Do you know that Holy Priest's deaths didn't count against the dungeon timer? In your keys?
I mean, I don't know. I
Well,
tried
they
doing
fixed
a,
that now, so.
I tried doing a Sanguine Depths again today, and we wiped
Oh,
then we left on the second boss again.
Yeah.
You can't.
Sanguine Depths is the hardest dungeon on
I was
Zero,
trying to
believe.
heal it, but it's not even like the healing. Like that's just ridiculous. It's the fact that ad you pretty much have to delete it, or it will just become powered and kill everyone. Like the damage check's high and the healing check's even higher.
Freaky, we're doing the other side later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, the only way for you to, I think, actually be able to do Sanguine Depths is if you have... people are probably prove me wrong, but if you mostly a melee comp, because they can kill the ad and switch to it so fast. But you probably can do it with others, but I think for a Pug, that's probably the best comp.
icy.
Welcome to the Eternal City.
Stun Legion.
Void.
I'm flying back to the instance because I asked for some and haven't gotten it.
Yeah, Porkin.
Watch the clip,
So
bro.
I'm being proactive.
I did.
That shit's golden.
Yeah, I went back to Frost.
That's just fired up though.
It is, man.
That's literally just what he does.
Try the cutter.
Just like the interview he had last week, or last race.
Oh, I forget it, but yeah, it was hilarious. Oh, the one where everyone's laughing at him. He starts laughing.
Yeah, he's so tired.
Yeah. Goodbye, Void.
Bye.
Bye, Rennick.
Goodbye, Spencer.
Goodbye.
Tim.
Bye, Tort.
Goodbye, Freaky. Fuck you, Freaky.
Dude, that sucks. You gotta work on Saturday, bro.
Yeah. It's alright. What really sucks is what happened today.
I'm back.
Going at 5 a.m. and they're like, yeah, most of the work's done already, so you'll leave super early. I'm like, okay. How the fuck did I get up?
Do they
You're
pay you
like,
at least?
I still get paid
Yeah.
though, right? And they're
Yeah.
like, no, you don't get paid.
But I only got paid for 2 hours. I was like, dude, that's not even fucking worth it. That's like $30.
Look at the fucking chat. Watch it. Just watch it, you'll see. Do you not see the fucking person like creeping on someone else?
But I had to change something.
How made that bitch die?
Nope.
Hey, why didn't you just let him die, man?
Because then I wouldn't be a very good healer, would I?
That's a heroic mechanic right there.
What?
That's what he just did? This is a heroic mechanic.
I didn't see what he did.
I looked away.
That's it. That's pretty much it.
He grabs a person and just rapes them.
I saw what he already did in the videos, though, right?
No.
The videos are old as fuck and they didn't show it.
I think the Fat Boss one was updated. I don't know if Red Trick told him it was, but rip him out. I don't know if it prevented you from taking damage. Can you check how many stacks you took from that? Ain't worse than the trash, though.
He pulled me 3 inches. I was still under the Goliath after the pull, honestly.
3 inches, it makes a huge difference.
I don't know about that one.
You need to focus in the Goliath. Like, straight up in his trash bag.
There's no way.
Ouch. Maybe there's a rock.
EDC
Offline.
can knock down.
Let her reset. Like,
Just release.
The commandos have a shield that does like half of everybody's health and damage when it's not broken.
Alex, still have you
What?
the other side, right? You haven't
No,
sold
he
it
didn't.
out
He ran that key. They failed.
Did you sell it out like the theater pain too?
No, I still
Oh,
have
Okay,
it,
but
you
just making sure,
bitch.
bitch. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I have many lucky doos.
I need that
you
trinket.
like.
So yeah.
Fuck you.
We worked hard with Hylix to get that other side key. You can't take that from us.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we really did.
Took a lot of effort to fail that theater.
Yes, it did.
Sorry, Ava, the trinket side.
You guys get anything, at least?
Headache? Big repair bill?
203 trinket.
You got what? One loot, right?
Yeah, 203 is worth it. It got nerfed to 203, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what we got.
I have many wares.
Please focus the commandos.
I mean, the Goliath's gonna stack and debuff, so if it gets like 5, they just one-shot tanks.
Roll me. Commander shield only goes off at a percentage health though.
Well, their AoE has been pushing to that percentage.
Oh yeah, fucking.
Get fucked. Dumbass priest.
That's really good.
You just asked that
Sorry.
to heal you.
Oh, for me, he's probably cursing out.
No, I'm making meme mugger for casting the third.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, Reddick PCD didn't spot me from up. God bless.
Why did I give you guys Guardian Angel and you guys sit and watch me die?
Is this hilarious?
It is.
Where's my Guardian Angel?
I'm right here, Freaky.
Fisto.
Oh, we should reset.
Your rebellion ends here! Traitors must die!
Alex, go fuck yourself, okay?
What the fuck is wrong with you, Pum?
Go fuck yourself. I'm telling you right now.
Every prideful.
Brock and Knight, do you guys use DBM or bigwigs?
Bigwigs.
Knight, which one do you use?
DBM.
Okay. Brock, later can you just make sure that you turn off your marks on bigwigs? I don't want anything to get marked. And then Brad, just make sure that if you have bigwigs not to mark anything. So circle and star are the glaive throws that are going to go out. Really important that no one's in the path of those. Purple is for the crystallize meteor drops, and then when they stay later, we're going to just drop them in a line down from purple. So anyone with a bleed, make sure that you head towards purple to get ready to soak that where the person's going to drop it.
Am I down
Other than that,
from purple to the door?
Wait, sorry, you want crystallized to run all the way to purple, or are you talking about eruption? Crystallized typically gets sat on the right on the boss's butt.
to get rid of the bleeds.
Well, crystallize. We probably don't want to run that away from the group. Especially when you need everyone to soak afterwards. We shouldn't. The whole group probably doesn't need to run all the way to purple. That usually just gets thrown right on the back of the boss. And then everyone collapses in it for the soak. It's way less movement.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think that's right.
And for the eruptions with Grishal, you mean drop them from purple marker towards the door, more or less?
Yeah.
Can you put markers for all 4 of those so that we can call what color we're covering?
So blue, then so if the boss is on skull, then the crystallize would be there. Is that good?
Yeah, that's fine. It just needs to be right in melee, pretty much.
So that would be along those markers for the drops. And then since you can't soak multiple until your debuff falls, people should be, you know, kind of prepared. People who have the debuff that can't soak should get closer to anime guy down here, so that other people can be ready to soak those.
You're probably going to want to spread those eruption markers just a little bit more, and probably put a 4th one down, because I think as we're dropping a 4th is when the first one disappears. So we're going to need 4 spots.
We're out of markers.
You can just drop the unmarked right behind it.
You can get red blue. You can get red blue. You don't need the crystal one.
Rest of don't need Dex.
Actually, it doesn't need to be that far away, huh? Right?
Yeah, the circles aren't quite as big. I think the size changes in heroic.
Yeah, you can put them a little closer. Probably.
I really hate it when
let's
people
just,
are
let's
like,
just pull the
do
boss
this, it's
so we
not
can
hard.
adjust the
Like,
markers.
Different people have different ideas about what that means.
Everyone's
Be
ready,
precise.
so let's do it.
No?
Make sure that you guys are not in the
5,
path of the
4,
Wicked Blade on the
3,
star and circle.
2, 1.
Your rebellion ends here! Traitors must die!
Focusing Goliath.
Now it's
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alrighty then!
But the,
Oh, oops.
it's shared.
Just be risen so we can see the fight.
You're like, eat?
Random guy buff just stacks off.
So the markers on the ground correspond to the color on your head, to try to prevent that kind of situation. So try and do that if you can.
That was good.
I think the star can be closer. I think they can both be closer.
I think quite a few markers can be closer.
Well, feel free to move any markers,
I
because
can
I'm having trouble on this fight with marker placement.
You want to make sure they're 8 yards apart at least.
How many people are cooking the thing after the crystallize? Is it everyone or
Everyone.
just
Everyone. It splits damage, and there's no like after effect that we want to minimize on people, so everyone should be splitting it.
Someone wiped that marker.
Can you take this star moon mark off my fucking head, please? Kinda triggering me a little bit. Thanks.
Okay, Moon Moon.
Shut up, bitch.
Probably time for culture.
Is that a compliment?
Like,
No.
fuck up my star. You see the size of my axe? I was so amazed.
Dolly and Dot are my best friends. They pull my wagon through dunes of sand. They have small teeth and they love to eat. They're the best packers in all the land.
Trinkets, yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your rebellion ends here! Traitors must die! You cannot run!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Death take you!
Melee can't be on that side of the boss.
Wipe it up.
If you look at my body, I'm not on that side of the boss.
Just guys, wipe it up. I'm gonna take the replay.
Marker slightly back a little bit, just in case.
The depths take you!
Well, they should be further up, not further back. Because the further back, it makes a wider angle and it covers more of where the raid is.
Yeah, for the range one, and I think
No,
also
no,
recommend
you're making it a wider angle.
It needs to be closer to where the bosses spawn versus behind, because the further back it hits melee that's behind the boss instead of to the side of the boss.
Yeah, there's also one more thing where range or crisscrossing. I don't think they have to be. I want to confuse people, but like it's better for range to be on orange than what DBM might mark you.
Well, they
Because
were both
I
range.
noticed-
They were both range.
XD.
But the previous poll I saw, it swapped it out. So
Yeah, we fixed that.
no, I meant the markers. Like people were they cross. Okay, so if a melee gets
Okay, I'm sorry.
say-
I'm done with the marker thing. I'm sorry.
Peace
They need to
down.
be farther up here, and this is the ones because as long as yellow and orange are far enough apart, like, yeah, they can't like. Yes, it is far, but at the same time, if you spread the whole raid, then it really limits where we can stand.
Yeah, but the problem is, literally have melee like on the star side. And so I think they were there because they were trying to avoid a crystallize.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your rebellion ends here! Traitors must die!
Focus the Goliath. So if we need to tank him on the skull so that we're closer.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Everyone soak this. Try and get more like on the skull so that the raid can move closer to the thing. Everyone in? res knight. Bring the boss into the. Always keep the boss on the Goliath though, 'cause he's stoned somewhere. Alright, now bring my skull.
Treacherous scum!
I took a 45k melee from the Goliath.
That's when the tank was down.
Get cover! My soldiers will strike from the sky! Tear you asunder! I will clear the skies! Show me what... Bring me the anima, heroes! The death take you!
Kill the Goliath and grab the anima. Let's just dive in.
The death take you!
So, y'all know about the dot, right? You have to dispel and turn that thing nice harder dot, right?
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people with wicked lacerations, and when they'd had time to dispel it.
You have to spell it right.
Like, we can call it if it helps, but...
I was just spelling as I go and healing up the person. Ward had it and Renette got it, and I was just...
sorry, I'm not talking about the healing dot, I'm talking about the bleed from the laceration.
Oh.
That you're supposed to use the crystallize to clear. At one point there were like 7 people with it, and I don't think that should ever be the case.
Does one of the weak cores have it? Because I didn't have anything pop up, and I know I had it just from looking at my debuffs, but I didn't have a weak core pop up.
My bar tells me.
DVM tells you who has it and how many stacks.
But what about, just you? Like,
I can see the whole raid. Yeah, I can
every time you get the... I don't know about the tank one, but every time you get the blade, you get 1 stack. And if you don't clear it, you're going to have a stack. If you're in the wrong place and the blade goes through, you'll get a stack, but you should pay attention to your debuffs then, I think. Just check them.
Okay, so let me reword the question. Is there a weak ore that says soak you fuck when you have one?
There can be a weak ore, but I don't think we have one right now.
Okay, alright, thank you.
Want me to call their names too?
That would be great. That would be very helpful for now. Thank you so much.
I'll just let you know.
So, on that note, that's a normal mechanic, so you guys should be aware
it's
of it.
anybody that gets hit by the blade, you immediately go in and you soak, right?
Yeah, but the blade was kind of going everywhere, so yeah, it's awkward with this shit because it now it explodes pretty far if it hits anyone. So whenever the blade goes out, people need to go right. Like, let the people do their thing over there. Like, if you draw a line between me and General Grisham, like, you should be on the right side of that.
Thank you, Vicky.
Especially melee have to be the fuck on the other side of the boss from where the people are running out the blades. If we find better and better positioning each time of where to put them, we definitely can.
4,
but yeah,
3,
everyone else
2,
needs to react as well.
1.
Your rebellion ends here! Tear you asunder! You cannot run!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, those 2 people. Now everyone. Bring the boss in.
I'll let you still have it. You'll have to clear next time. This will be Zero's Loke squad link.
Bring the boss in.
Tear you asunder!
Everyone.
Yet.
So, Brock, Nightorkin, Brad, Asira, Drew, you duo, have it.
You guys,
I have a res on it.
Running.
Sarah, you can bop it off yourself if it gets bad.
My blade will find you! Get cover! My soldiers will strike from the
Alright, it's mission.
I will clear the skies!
You guys can clear for this one.
Everybody with the lead in. Drew. Alright.
Everyone in now?
Everybody
Wyatt?
has.
Watch red.
Anima? Hat boys? Fairy boys?
Yeah.
She's invincible. We need to get the ad, and we need to get the Anima.
It's on you.
Sorry about that, I was dropping Anima off.
It's not bad. People with the thing. Everyone.
You cannot escape my wrath! Be broken! Tremble in my shadow! Draven! Alright, you into the ground!
That's the markers.
52, me 1.
We'll need to not have the boss near purple for next time.
It's on me, boys. Get him off.
Morgan, go to the markers, bud.
Please be careful with running the crystallize, because it makes it hard to clear debuffs.
Alright, let's swipe it up.
The crystallize, even in that phase, needs to stay closer.
It should be just like Dark Bane, you bring it in every time. And other people
Yes.
get out of the way. And then they get back in.
That's why I stayed there. I'm like, fuck it, y'all don't move, y'all gonna die.
And crystallize and there are two things in this phase. Eruption goes out, crystallize goes in. And importantly with the eruption, unlike in normal, you can't double soak it, so new people have to go in and soak the old eruptions every time.
No escape! Know your place! Treachery has come to an end!
Nope. I totally understand this fight. I know exactly what's going on in this fight, and it's really straightforward.
What's the bleed called?
Wicked Laceration, I believe.
Yep.
Let me double check though.
No, it is.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
Can you see the dispel and everyone?
Yeah. The first
Because
so
you should mask that.
Yeah, alright, I'll let you know. So the first one has to dispel quickly because that really doesn't hurt, but the longer it lasts, it's gonna turn into the worst one. So the second one for 5 seconds fucks. But that's the one you need to heal them through whenever you dispel the first one. There's two. I don't know. It just comes up on fucking bar. I know what to dispel.
Yeah.
Heart range is the first dot. When you dispel it, you get whoever dispelled it gets heart hemorrhage. Loke can mass dispel and disperse and take like no damage to it.
Nobody dies to it though.
You have one person
think it's
that
that
usually
bad.
heal 5. So I can heal Loke through it probably.
Yeah, you can. It's not
Just
bad.
one, right?
No, you're spelling 5.
Actually, you
Like
only
a
have to do
5
first. Yeah. On heroic, it doesn't even extend it. When you dispel, you should only get one hard hemorrhage. I don't think you get multiple. It's on mythic, it increases the duration. So
Yeah. So if you can mass it, because mass costs a lot of mana, that'd be great.
Mass it.
Yeah, but I think it goes out like its
Is it a
status going
magic
out.
effect?
magic. Yeah.
Our imps get dispelled too then.
Yeah, but it staggers. It doesn't like everybody gets it once. There's like one person, then.
The dungeon journal doesn't say it's magic, so we should just check this whole running.
It's magic. It's magic.
I'll try it out regardless.
Yeah, I can't dispel it. So.
Just let I'll do it. Just I got it. I've been doing it for the past.
Yeah.
I got it.
Call it.
Just relax. Got you.
So, Palm, you're saying not to dispel it then?
I got it. Yeah, because it's being staggered. So once I do one, the second one I can do the next one. I can keep one on the line.
It's just a lot of mana though.
Good, I see.
If you can let mages know when you're going to dispel them, we can alter time to mitigate a lot of the damage.
The damage is minimal, to be honest with you. It's like
The
very
damage
minor.
is like 36k.
I mean, did you die from it last pull?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like people.
Okay, like
Well,
come on now.
pull. It adds up. Let's pull.
Stop micromanaging now. Fuck.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move on the other side, everyone else.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, that was not moved on the other side, guys. That's why we have 8 bleeds. Get in.
Palm still blue?
He's up.
On the Sierra Blue.
Everyone in there? Plum, do you still have it, or is my thing bugged?
I still have it. I don't know.
Rock Knight,
soaked it first,
Abstract Duel, Rennick, Palm, Drew.
Yeah.
One of the tanks for sure has to soak it. I don't know if we can have both of them.
I think Knight has it.
Alright, intermission. Wicked Blade still, guys. Everyone else stay away from that side. Why?
Greg, can you bop Plum?
Bring me their anima, heroes.
Save the bot for Drew, and I can just sack them.
Knight and Brock still have bleeds.
Alright, enemy in the back. I'll get it. No, you. Thank you. Yeah, no, that one blew up everywhere. Okay, so when the Wicked Blade goes out, if anyone is near, like, I don't know the exact hitbox, but what it does is if you're in the line when she throws it and it hits you, you explode, and it hits someone else, and they explode, and it hits someone else, and it chains, and it bleeds everyone. So when the Wicked Blade comes out, you have to move on the opposite side of the boss than where the circle and the star are. Everybody has to, or else it chains through the whole thing.
I think I might have seen what happened there. Think if you are too close to hitbox 2, and it'll count even if you're on the opposite end.
It's an 8-yard ricochet, and if it ricochets off someone 8 yards, it ricochets off everyone in 8 yards.
Yeah, but what I mean is if someone was like dead center in the inside of the body, obviously it'll ricochet off them, right? But the trigger, the root cause is someone probably too deep into the hitbox, plus hitbox.
Yeah, I mean, I have a screenshot from the last pull, and like, does not look like anyone should have gotten it, and we did.
Also, quick comment on when Pum was in that thing. I don't know if Pum. I had this problem too. The ring for that soak. My first one is it's like not super precise. I thought I was on the border. I don't know if that's the problem you experienced, but just trying to min max that one a little bit. But it's probably better to be safe, at least from what I noticed myself.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your rebellion ends here! Traitors must die! Stand still. Stare. Bleed! No escape!
Move.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Move.
Burn Eva.
Rat.
Everyone. Move. Good job, guys.
You put a moratorium. If you have the heart hemorrhage on you, don't stack in that. If you're below like 70%, there's a good chance you'll die.
Intermission. Still stay away from that side. Even though it's intermission, that stuff will still bleed us all out. There's two of us
Going there.
Make sure Ava and him are in.
I bought Ava stacks off.
Be res running. Move. Let's position, be ready for the next Wicked Blade to come out. 9 seconds. Now.
Shield yourselves!
Alex, get another one, please.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Draven, are you alright?
Crystallize in the rage.
I see Alex, Ava, and yeah.
Purple, 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 purple.
You cannot run!
try and get back onto Skull so we can position.
I will drive you into the ground!
Sorry, Reton.
Middle? No.
Dual might.
Wait.
Stand still. Stare into the light.
Everyone now in?
Good big zeros.
Drive you into the ground!
If you soak before, you can't soak this one. If you soak,
I need to get out.
he's turtling though.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wyatt needs to die.
Watch, maybe you'll see someone run something through the entire raid.
I will break you!
I'll go. Never mind.
Your blades will break across my skin!
What?
5,
Same mission, same abilities are gonna happen.
Clear the skies!
Renix, Squadling, 0 pump. Everyone.
I need more anima!
What?
Heroes look.
I will break you!
Okay.
Get a stack on a bop. You're bopping again.
There's one at the edge.
Me and Pum. Everyone. Watch out for Blade. I got it. Too bad.
Yeet. That was good though.
So, yeah, there's 3 different things to run out. You guys have to go to the right place with the right one, or can't do it. So, definitely some close calls, but overall, good. I'm surprised that the weak auras and the DBM isn't as clear of what to do. I'm sure there is a way to do that, or there is somewhere, but you guys have to pay attention to the names that you get and which place you're supposed to run with it. I would definitely prefer like a weak aura that just pops up the color, you know, of where to go. But until then, you guys have to actually read.
Friend of the Brummels. Like you.
What did we get him to? What was that percentage?
About 50. They're both down.
They were both 50. That's when they go to phase 3.
Oh, nice. Alright, nice. Just judging something. Okay.
All right, who's the fairiest of the fairy boys?
Void.
Void is a real fuckboy.
All right, so Void and Muggin are gonna run the anime.
Anime, run that shit. Yeah, hell yeah.
So you get a stack of the dot every time you pick it up, right?
Alright, then I guess we'll have an anime order, but... So, okay, here's the thing. Every time we like have a thing and it's like, okay, let's do this, and it's like, well, and then it's, I understand, but we're just gonna have an order, and we'll go down the order, call the next person to grab an anime after you've done one.
Sorry, I know this was my suggestion. I guess I don't need to be like that rigid, but even if it's like half the people who can do it and half don't or something, like
No,
I
it's
don't
fine.
know.
It's
Like,
fine.
if
This is
like-
what we're gonna do. This is the order. The soaking is has to be a lot more fluid. So, I'm not sure about the soaking on the stuff, but
I mean the eruption soak. Why does
yeah,
that-
because if you get targeted, then you don't have it, and then you have to track out everyone debuff. I'm sure there's a better way once we look into it more of how to assign it and everything. I didn't see one when I was first going over the fight, but I'm sure there is. Basically, you'd probably need like a weak aura or a DBM to have who has all the debuff. You guys haven't seen that on DBM at all?
5, 4,
I haven't.
3, 2, 1.
It's one of those like personal things you should do it right.
Traitors must die!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There, I'm moving like that. But I'm gonna dispel. You watch yourself. Dispel you 4 seconds. I see that.
You cannot run!
Even myself.
I link me.
Really good job staying away from the boss when she throws that.
Okay, okay. Gotcha.
Sacked. Concert and void.
Alright, what has it?
Alright, anima phase. Call when you've done it.
Find you! Bring me that anima,
You guys gotta pay attention to the knives.
Let's hit off of that.
This one's overnight void.
I'm getting fucked today.
Who's up next for anime?
Everyone that was used to it.
Grabbing this one.
Void. Void's got the dog.
I'm out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You cannot escape my wrath!
Yeet.
Tremble in my shadow! Draven, are you alright?
I got hit by the blade, and then I got ravenous hungered immediately.
I hit stand crews. I may fly a little stiff.
So on this one, the wicked blades
pretty much
don't
better
come from
I
this
died
boss,
over
they
the
come from the
course
chick flying above, so it's not as tight, but same thing.
No escape!
got feasted for 16 minutes. And then 3k, 6k over 2 seconds.
I will break you!
5, 4,
Here, then.
3, 2, 1.
I like say the palm to avoid.
I like didn't get you.
Do you want to call it, or do you want Icy to call it?
I thought I was originally, but if Icy's doing it...
Sorry, I will also. You got it.
Keep doing it, keep doing it.
Okay.
Concentrate on healing.
I will break you!
Sorry, guys. I couldn't...
Ava highlights will be next.
My blade will find you!
Watch out, guys. Focus the
Ava highlights Brad.
Once again, Eucurian boys, your vial does get rid of it.
Viewers night.
Drive you into the ground!
That ad hits it too hard. We have to kill it faster.
5, 4, 3.
Yeah, focus. I mean, you cleave off of it, obviously, but we always have to focus the ads down. It's kind of like a weird, soft and ranged DPS check of this fight. Other than that, I think we've got it down.
Is there a counterplay if you get the Ravenous Frenzy that puts you in place and then the swirlies come out under you? Because I got both of the... I got Ravenous swiped and then the swirly was under me and I didn't think I could do anything.
Just clench up and pray to God.
I mean, I died in like... I'd already unendinged earlier, but it took all my health in like 2 seconds.
Can you grip it?
No, I think it's... No, it's...
Oh, I tried. It's different than the trash, because in the trash it doesn't... It just turns around and goes towards them.
Also, there seems to be no dot or any damage from soaking the anime, moving the anime, so...
Yeah, I did 2 in a row.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, if we can...
2 people.
Yeah, either 2, or even if you want to keep it those 6, and just then the other 13 people don't have to worry about it, like... It seems good.
Right, no, I definitely understand what you're saying. I think that's very fair.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your rebellion ends here! Jesus must die! You cannot run!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Unit, please, for the love of God.
Told you.
Thank you.
Spelling fashion.
I got, syrup. Full on icy.
Ads. Remember, we really need damage on the ads.
Viewers, you gonna link this one?
Sure.
Like, if there's no ad out and you have a CD, save it until there's an ad and the boss. 100%.
Brennet Kappa.
dead.
Still on void, low can duel. Get low.
I can
Get
personal.
get duel. Yeah, we're good.
Next will be Ava and Triathlon during bleeds.
Alright, she's invincible. Fairy boys. Still watch out for that knife, guys. And then add.
I got your free kick. So let's Sarah. Okay, watch one.
Ava, Muggin, Triathlon, Brad. Rennek, Asakmu, next one.
I have a
What I
personal.
see.
I have a
The
personal.
duel? Yeah, the duel and Brad. Do Brad. Okay.
5, 4,
Hilux, Void,
Coming,
Asakmu, Drew, Rennek, Ava, Brock. Lots of people.
Coming quick.
Wind's coming. Add. When it's up.
Purple 0. Purple.
Adds out. It's fine.
It's okay.
But you have 2 stacks here, so get the next one. That's it. Towards up. But in that.
Void, Duel, Brad.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Next will be Duel, Asira.
And myself.
It's weird. It's not on
Weird, it
the
didn't give it to me.
PVM.
It didn't give it to me. It's weird.
Okay.
Void, Hilux, Duel, Asira.
Give up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Me and Drew.
Save CDs one for an ad. Also, during intermission, don't use CDs. Save them for base there.
Drag you into the ground.
Drew, myself, need to be in.
4,
Everyone else
3,
after it goes off. Okay, now everyone in.
1.
Yeah, highlights up.
Champions.
Alright, intermission, save CDs. Same mechanics. Same mechanics.
I need more anima. I will drag you into the ground.
There's anime on green.
Nice. It has 2 stacks or something.
Yeah, Zero's myself and Ava. Zero's myself and Ava.
Stacking quick. Got this one. I got this one. I got this one. I got this one.
Go far. Careful, Muggin.
Really good drop on that.
Close. Riding it.
Watch blades and blast. This is lust, right?
Yep, bust it up. Same mechanics. Kill him at the same time.
So.
Make sure to send the other side.
Squabbling highlights.
Everyone out.
5, 4.
Use your health stones when you need to. Use your defenses when you need to.
Rashal's behind by 1%.
Everyone's watching.
I got the double.
Don't stop it. Squad lane, Ricky, Icy, Drew. You use the health one if you don't.
Call is behind by like 3%.
5, 4.
Myself, Muggin, Knight, Brad, Asira, Loke, Brock. Sorry, I was late on that.
Somebody get Moon Void.
Swap again. Rock.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Alright, watch Moon Void.
Darkness is next to the boss.
Rashal's behind by 1.5%.
Keep doing mechanics, keep staying alive. Use any pots, health stones, and immunities you can.
Call.
Very nice, everybody.
Good shit, guys.
Sorry, I kinda suck in the healing department. I was looking and calling out.
Shoulder boys.
Oh shit.
Alright, this is a disc breach fight, right?
Doing this too? Hell yeah.
I dare say even the arbiters
And then we'll pull it, but I've got to go soon.
The time has come.
I mean, well, you guys can keep going without me, but...
See what you said, bitch? I'm done too. Fuck this. I'm over this fight.
That was really good, guys. That was actually really fucking good. I thought it was going to be easy. It was a little bit harder than I thought, but still overall wasn't... obviously wasn't way too hard.
Looked like we had Sludge Fist even from our previous polls.
Yeah, I mean, it's
we just fixed the individuals, you know.
Upgrade for me, so it's not bad. It is plus 49 DPS.
That's some good communication though, I ain't gonna lie.
And it's 20 item level.
More loyalists. We must
Alright,
drive them
odd
back,
groups.
my prince.
On Knight, on Skull, and even groups on Brock.
You are the key to victory, mortals. Go, strike
You gave
down
me Brock?
the one
Oh
who has
god.
betrayed us all.
Same, dude.
Look, Ramona.
Love you too.
These daring mortals have persevered through every obstacle put before them. It seems we have little choice left but to surrender.
I have a better idea, Master.
Taking it first, you are
Carve
not.
them up instead.
Night.
Now there's a thought. We could flay these petulant, small-minded creatures and use their bones to pave the path for our ascension. Oh, what to do, what to do.
Please, Master! It's been so long since I cut
Tower's not even ready to pull yet.
Let me
Waiting
skewer
this
them,
time.
slice them, slash crush them, vivisect them, cut ribbons from their heads.
The clothies just stay after raid real quick. I'm gonna post up a glove.
No. Is it a male glove? Only male.
No. Well,
Oh, that shit, throw that shit in the
What the fuck is
trash.
this RP?
I like the RP. What's
it's always been like this.
He looks like your type of guy. Go.
Is this endurance conduit?
Looks like a little fuck boy, too. Go. Dude, what's he saying, dude?
Now attends.
Say it again. It's gonna be fun, boys. You ready?
Odd groups are going first.
5, 4, 3,
And that's Skull, Night Torkin.
1.
Your trouble will be your downfall. Pain cleanses the soul.
These need to be soaked, guys, but don't be in both.
Your vanity will cost you everything. Confess your sins, lest they curse you. Memoria, they're in my castle. Pests.
Almost made it to lane.
Yeah, do you see that bit, dude?
Almost.
The soul. Your vanity will cost you everything. Pain cleanses the soul. Cannot be challenged.
Oh, this looks fun.
I can see where this group is.
Alright, you can see. No, this is garbage, freaky. Don't play it. Fuck that.
No, this healing is garbage, but it's not the healing, it's the shielding.
Fuck the shielding. Go play holy. If you had this, you could have shield and speed up yourself to make it. See that
Add
shit?
disc, I'd be 5 meters, but won't be dead.
Where's exact?
Play for meters.
So it looks like the cleansing pain that groups 2 and 4 need to soak with Brock is coming faster than it came on normal. Is there any way that we can turn the boss like towards where we're going to be going? Because like the first one was into the wall, and there's a bit of a knockback with the blood price, and it was basically impossible to get there to soak it if you were even like 10 yards away from the boss. It felt like. But I think if we just turn the boss towards where we're going, and the people in groups 1 and 3 are just not on that side, it'll be a lot easier to clear.
How fast is it coming?
So we were doing it against the wall because that helps group the sin easier. So I think if we need to decide if we're going to do wall or not, but either way, the group 2 needs to be in position before the grab up.
Wall's okay, but I think one request for those that have the beams that we need to share, maybe be a little closer. I don't know, be better lines.
Yeah, so you'd be in the line, but not in the circle.
Yeah.
And if we cross streams, you have to be really careful not to be in both.
Painful, so it's coming quick and it's painful. It's good to know.
Yeah, if you get 2 beams, it's instant death. It's not like a I mean, it's 500%. I guess you can immune it, but yeah. Physical damage immunity.
Goddamn, troll stop damage.
Brock, stand where your soak group needs to be for the first one.
Soak it like a tampon. Go.
Like, don't stand there and pull it. I'm not clear where it is because you moved. Thank you.
5, 4,
Mark.
2, 1.
Your trust will be your downfall. Pain cleanses the soul.
I got you, Rennick. Fucking.
I'm amazed that worked.
He's gonna hit the thing right away.
Confess your sins, lest they
You guys need to be on Brock before you go up.
Don't be in the circle. Don't be in the circle. Just be in the line, Lloyd.
Alright, first group has to be on Skull. After
I'm
this,
gonna always try to be exactly where they were. Probably close to the wall, but same position.
alright, Brock's group needs to be ready to be on him, or when you get sucked up.
Your vanity will cost you everything. Pain cleanses the soul.
Alright. First group, Skull group, be ready to be on Skull. It's gonna happen soon.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Brock's group needs to be ready to be on him to get sucked up.
Your vanity will cost you everything. Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Wanna res this for last pull?
Yeah, res.
Oh, we dead, boys.
Gotta stay and kill him. Get him to 70.
Oh,
Start walking forward, start walking forward, start walking forward.
ain't no thing but a chicken wire.
Fall to me on your knees. Surrender, and I will grant you a merciful end.
Use one.
Who grips the grippers?
Flat.
We did it, boys.
From my sight.
So,
hold on. Go to the ads. Let's do the fight.
Stay in the rain, boy.
We need to kill the outside ones way faster than before. So any range, focus the outside ones. The inside ones that are on melee and the tanks are fucking them up with the boss. Like, we do not need your help. Bottom, yeah, sure, but really get the outside ones.
That would have.
The team fails decently together.
I will cut you down. You will perish together.
Alright.
I will cut you down.
Keep them here and then we'll go in the portal.
Memoria, carve screens from their flesh.
Is anything too different in this case?
there's pools on the ground with the impales, so you have to make sure you're running like to the side.
He's got a Santa hat on, so that's different.
He has Santa hat before.
Shadows consume your defiance.
The edge be spawning after this on the opposite side.
Handle this filth.
Alright.
I will cut you down.
Not too bad. I gotta head out, but that was good. Appreciate it. You guys can keep going, for sure.
Leaving the duel?
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
No, fuck this 4 AM thing. Y'all on your own.
Yeah.
I'm dying to fucking piss the whole lot. Fuck.
I have many lucky doos. You like?
That was good though. That was fun.
Many farewells.
That was good calling, I see. Anyway.
Thanks. As long as it made your job easier, that's what I'm trying.